a series of strange events happen around the world. People just start collapsing and then suddenly die. Dr. Joshua Keyes is in his class teaching and was escorted by 2 FBI agents into a classified location. In there, Keyes met his friend Serge. General Purcell meets the 2 professors and told them about the incident of the sudden death of random people. Purcell asks them if the casualties are an act of war. They are all clueless about what is happening.
That's not a weapon that I've ever heard of.
Trafalgar Square, London. While people are enjoying the place, all of a sudden, a lot of pigeons fell from the sky. Everybody got panicked and ran. The strange event causes a lot of damage. Keyes' colleague says the incident also happens in other parts of the world. Keyes asks his team to conduct an investigation into what is happening. Meanwhile, Major Rebecca Childs and Commander Robert Iverson are in space preparing to land their shuttle to Earth. Unfortunately, they are off course and are to land in Los Angeles. Childs checked the file and instructed the crew to land in a canal. The crew is hesitant but has no other choice. The crew had difficulty but safely landed. Keyes went to meet a famous professor named Dr. Konrad Zimski. Keyes asks Zimski to read the documents he has and told him that this is about the end of the world. Zimski at first won't believe the file.
We'll know soon enough.
Childs met Purcell and discussed the crash they had in Los Angeles. Purcell is not happy about it. Keyes and Serge are at the bar drinking, a bit annoyed that Zimski did not consider his documents. So both of them just make fun of it. Then the FBI arrive to escort again Keyes and Serge.
We have no sense of humor.
Keyes enters a room. Inside are Zimski and Purcell with the top officials in the country. Keyes presents and discusses that the electromagnetic field of the Earth will soon collapse. He said that the reason this is happening is because the outer core of the Earth stops spinning. He said that if the EM field collapses, we will not have a shield and the sun will cook the Earth. Keyes also said that it is impossible to restart the core. He said that even if they have a brilliant plan to restart the core, they cannot go there. He said that the core is several thousands of miles deep, and the deepest hole that man drilled is only around 7 miles. Zimski says he thinks they can.
We just can't get there.
What if we could?
Zimski and the rest visited an old colleague named Dr. Ed Brazelton. Braz is not happy to see Zimski. Said that 20 years ago Zimski stole his research. Braz demonstrated his new invention about laser and ultrasonic waves. The laser instantly digs a huge hole in the hill. He also demonstrated a new element he called unobtainium. It will be used to be the shell of the ship. Purcell asks him if he can do it in less than 3 months. The government will fund it. Next, the FBI is in the house of Taz Finch to arrest him. He is a super genius in regards to hacking the internet. Finch immediately destroyed all the secret files that he have that will be used as evidence against him.
Will these look like computers?
Totally not.
Purcell told him that he already have 3 strikes by hacking the database of the FBI. Keyes told Finch that they need someone who know how to control the internet. Finch agreed with the condition of Xena tapes and Hot Pockets. Childs received a recommendation as she have successfully landed the shuttle. She was assigned together with Iverson in a new mission effective immediately. Keyes is assigned to be the leader and tell the experts what is happening. Purcell introduced Childs and Iverson to the team. Keyes told everyone their plan, which start from building the ship and planning how to detonate a nuclear bomb to restart the core. He also told that Finch will be controlling the net so the world will not know what is happening to avoid panic and chaos.
The simplest things are the hardest, huh?
The crew practice simulation seriously to ensure they can drive the ship correctly.
It's a disaster!
Childs approached Keyes to check what he is doing. Keyes said that he is working on his invention that can see objects behind a thick wall. With a few pushes of a button, Childs corrected the view. The crew and team work day and night to complete the ship. Childs also practiced the ship simulation seriously. Iverson talks to Childs about how to be a good leader. He said that being a leader is not about ability. It's about responsibility. He also said that one should be responsible not only for making good decisions, but also responsible for bad ones.
And you're not really a leader until you've lost.
The crew noticed bad weather with strong lightning and worried about it. It is a lightning superstorm that is happening all over the world. A very strong lightning hit Rome and it caused a lot of damage. The team is now ready to launch the ship. When they approach the ship, Serge brings out a bottle of champagne to celebrate. Braz proudly says the name of the ship he built is Virgil. The team prepares to launch the ship. Virgil is released to the depth of the ocean in the Marianas Trench. Everyone is in their position. Then all of a sudden, the whales swim with them. While going down, the team also experience a lot of earthquakes but successfully enters underground. Now Virgil starts digging and the team is on their way to the core. After 12 hours of descending, they noticed big black in the monitor. Keyes said that they are going to an empty space. Virgil crashed as the ship is not built to fly. Virgil crashed into a lot of crystals. Braz said that they need to get outside. Everyone is amazed at what they are seeing. It looks like a Grand Canyon of crystals. The team starts cutting crystals so they can free Virgil. However, magma starts falling from above. Keyes alerted everyone. Everyone is now in danger. Iverson instructed everyone to get back inside the ship. The cutting tool starts losing oxygen. Keyes heroically uses his own oxygen just for the cutting tool to work. Keyes collapse due to lack of oxygen. After cutting the large crystal, Virgil is now free. The team helps Keyes to return back to the ship. Unfortunately, a big chunk of crystal dropped on Iverson's head and instantly killed him. Shocked due to the loss of their commander, the team continues on their journey. The team is sad about the incident but needs to continue its mission. Mission Day 2. The team is in the weapons control room to activate the nukes. Childs knows that she needs to avoid black parts. Zimski figures the black parts are large diamonds. Childs says to buckle up and warns everyone as the diamonds are large as Cape Cod. They are about to a collision course. Unfortunately, Virgil had a collision with a sharp diamond that caused a hull breach. Childs instructed the team to get out of the control room. Serge was trapped in the control room and Keyes tried to save him. Keyes begged to open the door so he can save Serge. Zimski stopped Childs as the breach can destroy the whole ship. Braz also tries to overwrite the system but failed. Serge was killed because of the hull breach. Keyes, so upset, approached Childs. Childs, also in grief, says she had to make the decision. The whole command center saw and hear what happened. 35 hours passed and Virgil is now approaching the core. As soon as they enter the core, Virgil went to a huge speed jump. Zimski worried about the speed because they calculated differently. He said the core material is too thin and the blast from the nukes will not spread wide enough to restart the core. Zimski said that they need to go home because they failed, but the team did not agree. Zimski insisted to go home and instructed Purcell to launch Destiny. Zimski said Destiny is a device, Deep Earth Seismic Trigger Initiative. He said it is a weapon that triggers seismic events that can create massive earthquakes. Everyone is not happy about Destiny. He said, if they launch Destiny, it will trigger all the volcanoes to blow and will cause massive earthquakes that can kill a lot of people. Purcell stops him, telling him that Destiny is their only option.
Mutually assured destruction.
He instructed everyone to go back because when they fire Destiny, it will also destroy the ship. Keyes, Braz, and Childs decided to continue with the mission. Zimski is very upset about the team's decision. He insisted to go back.
Restart the course somehow? Oh, that's a great idea!
Braz punched Zimski to stop him from acting violently. The team continues descending to the core. EM field started to get a hole and the microwave started to get in. The heat from the microwave is so hot, instantly boils the water down. The heat also melts down steel metal caused to destroy a bridge. It caused half of San Francisco in ruins and thousands of casualties. This also caused a lot of power failures on the West Coast.
Thousands are dead. Many are missing.
The incident pushed Purcell to launch Destiny sooner. He said Destiny needs a lot of power to launch and they can't afford another power failure. Finch sends a message to Keyes to offer help. Keyes instructed Finch to find Destiny and slows it down. Keyes and Braz are trying to figure out how to start the core but failed. Zimski laughed at them, saying that it took 400 smartest people just to bring up the first plan. Keyes asked him to help but Zimski declined. All of a sudden, Zimski had a great idea on how to restart the core. He said one explosion will not work. He said they need to drop the nukes in smaller parts to create a ripple and will restart the core. The plan now is to hotwire the nukes, put each in the exact place, then detonate them in sequence. They also need to get away fast and avoid the explosion. Meanwhile, Destiny is about to launch. Finch is also in the work on how to slow down Destiny. Finch greatly struggles to access Destiny. Keyes said they cannot release the smaller bomb on their own as they are not strong enough to withstand the heat and pressure. The plan is to place the smaller bomb into the compartments and release the compartment one after another. The problem is, one needs to be inside the compartment just to release it. That one will surely die. They draw to pick to decide who will be left out. Braz cheated just to make sure that he will be the one releasing the compartment. Both Keyes and Zimski are not happy about it, but Braz insisted that he should be the one releasing the compartment because it is his ship, and he doesn't want Virgil to fail. He said if Virgil needs more blood, it will be his blood.
Virgil needs more blood, it will be my blood.
Braz gears up, preparing to go to the compartment, says goodbye to the team. As soon as the hatches open, a strong surge of hot wind comes out. Braz struggles to get inside because it is too hot. His tool instantly melts down. The team can only watch and listen while Braz is in despair. Even in pain, Braz was successful in manually overriding the system. Keyes in sorrow open up the chamber, instantly killing Braz. Destiny is now almost ready to launch, and Finch is still struggling to access Destiny. The team released the first compartment. Purcell received a call that Destiny is ready to go. He instructed the firing sequence. In a nick of time, Finch got access to Destiny. He overwrite the system, causing Destiny not to fire. Destiny instantly loses its power.
Your kung fu is not strong.
Purcell approached Finch, but Finch pretends that he is only playing Pong. The team released the second compartment, then released the third one. Before releasing the fourth bomb, they calculated that they need more power. Then the ships collide, causing the bomb to pin Keyes to the wall. Childs says that they need to close the last compartment, but Keyes is still pinned down. Keyes said to Zimski to go out. Before going out, the ship collide again, causing the bomb to roll to Zimski and caught his leg. Both men can't take off the bomb. Zimski pushed Keyes to the door to get out. From the monitor, Zimski instructed Keyes to use the reactor in the last bomb to make it larger. Keyes turned down to power to get the reactor. He used the chain to remove the reactor, but it only break because it is too hot. With no other choice, Keyes removed the reactor by using his hands. He carried the reactor up to the last bomb, then released the compartment. Keyes, in pain, approached Childs. He said that they don't have the energy to get back. Childs understands and accepts it. Without power, both Keyes and Childs are just waiting for the bomb to explode. After the first bomb exploded, Keyes just got an idea of how to get power. He said unobtainium can convert heat to energy. He said the whole ship is like a big solar panel. After the last bomb exploded, the command center witnessed that the core starts spinning. The plan was a success and everybody is celebrating. After attaching the last rod, Virgil starts getting power. The last explosion pushes Virgil to speed up, while the command center experienced earthquakes. Finch happily says that the earthquake is everywhere and it is like the planet is healing itself.
Wait, the planet's healing itself.
Virgil drives into the tectonic plates near Hawaii. The command center lost contact with Virgil. After 4 hours, Virgil successfully arrives from the ground, finding themselves in the middle of the ocean. As soon as they enter the ocean, Virgil lost its power because there is no heat. Purcell in a carrier is in search for Virgil, but loses hope as they don't know where to find Virgil. Finch tries to convince Purcell that they need to search more. A call from one of the officers says they only hear whales from the ocean. They said it is not common. Purcell instructed the captain of the ship that they are already done with the search. A few moments later, Finch remembers that the whales are showing where Virgil is.
It's whales! The ultrasonics!
They followed the whales, then found Virgil. They successfully recover Virgil. Both Keys and Childs are saved. Childs says she is sad that no one will know the heroic deeds of Iverson, Surge, Braz, and Zimski. A week later, Finch went to a cafe computer shop and released the information to the net regarding the heroic deeds of the team. He said, "Destiny meet world, world meet destiny."
Destiny meet world. World meet destiny.